台，要给我面子，再度玩来往，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑带 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标 like 飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，
头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你是小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把雪球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你上牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议。借给亚账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，再度玩来往，从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑带 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
I was like, who's you watching? And he sent me a screenshot. It was you.
My son he's special too, man, and I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of the man he's becoming. But he's like, man, my dad crazy, man. That's just who he is. He plays 2K, but he doesn't, I wish he would run more with me. Hit him up, tell him he go by the name of Zabaz. Tell him come play with Bash, you know what I mean?
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
So a look at the starters for
Pacers
substitution here for Toronto. Birch, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Boucher comes in for Barnes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Anunoby. And Dragic has subbed in for Trent. Here's Turner. Yep, that one goes.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
VanVleet, the pass to Birch. Here's Mikhailuk. The three. Drills it from deep. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to MP. Six to shoot. Here's Turner. MP with it. Tries again. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Brissett's checked in for Turner. Indiana trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
MP, the pass to Craig. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
VanVleet against LeVert. From 11 feet away. Second chance shot, and he gets that one.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
LeVert outside. MP outside. To the middle. Here's Craig. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Dragic outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. There's the three. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's McConnell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Craig finds MP. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. So it's Toronto now. 6-point lead.
2 minutes left in the first.
LeVert goes against Van Vliet. Down low. Murph. And Birch slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
MP against Birch. MP shot is off. The Raptors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Mikhailuk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
MP with it. He's picked up by Birch.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Boucher. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Raptors lead by 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Got a piece of it.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground.
Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Yep, count it. Birch has got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And with his slithery, slashing style of play, Goran Dragic knows all about drive and kick.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good to great. You know,
Substitution here for Toronto. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Barnes comes in for Boucher. And Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And it's Trent in for Van Vliet. Pass to Sabonis. And Anunoby against MP. Back to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
How about how well Sabonis uses his size there, powering right through the contact.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis is one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, then it's MP, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now Dragic jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. And it's Toronto with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Brogdon, the pass to MP. Can they get it? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing. In a different sport.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
LeVert's checked in for MP. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, with that. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Out the box, so stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides, but knowing how the end of that movie is underlined and knowing my pop started.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay?
She's going to love.
You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it. And, of course, I have to learn new systems. You know, the NBA offenses and defenses, they're completely different. You know, I'm getting to know my teammates, but we're still growing and get more comfortable with each other. It's going good.
Yeah, it makes sense. And how are things going with Coach?
Oh, Coach and I, we cool. You know, he's had a lot of feedback that I can try.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah.
That movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. Memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, so I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
I am Gemini, super fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini, like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Ian Frank. I am Gemini, but no, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like Snake. I am Gemini, people love to call me crazy, but they judging and they hating, and I'm too grown for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous
I want to hear some of the music that I've been missing. Play the last record I did. Music has always been around me. My uncle was a rapper, and I started taking it serious when I was like 9th.
We're the land of the free and the home.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight with DH.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing...
We see cycles all the time in the NBA, for sure, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And when you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult? The start, the middle, the end, where?
Yeah, Kevin, the physical toll, I think around All-Star break. That's when it gets the hardest, though. But you get a little bit of space after, you get refreshed, and then you're ready for the home stretch.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Shot clock at 2. Pass to Bjelica from 17 feet out. A rebound by the Spurs. White looking around. Outside for Murray. There's the triple. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Clock at 6. Back to Pirtle. With 1 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies them.
Trying to end the drought. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. White with it, picked up by Thompson. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Thompson in the corner. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far. Man, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Wiggins from outside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, San Antonio, 2 games back.
And, guys, for the Warriors, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I wish I could say I saw this coming, but I had no idea. They put it together so early. Tremendous job by the coaching staff.
Knocked away. Pirtle kicks to Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Curry. He had 25 points in the win against Phoenix.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
Warriors trail by 4. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 6.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen it. That's a lightning quick trick.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Wiggins. The Spurs also changing it up. Eubanks comes in for Pirtle. Young is subbed in for White. Good work there as it goes.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. All right, a chance to check out stats for Thaddeus Young.
In the last 5 games, you can see a trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Klay Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Bryn Forbes in for DeJounte Murray. Outside, Porter. Payton passes to Porter. And another three for Golden State.
And in overtime, Porter has welcomed taking more threes, which in turn has made him more versatile.
Outside, Walker. Out left to the wing. McDermott, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give.
Walker the pass to Eubanks. Here's Young. He's covered by Bielitsa. And Young slams it home.
Oh, the feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
The Warriors trail. Here's Payton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And they're pushing it up. Here's Forbes. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 5, the Spurs.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. That puts them in the lead. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Embracing the opportunity to shoulder more offense. Porter, come on, you gotta love the rise and fire attitude.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 6. Six to shoot. Back to Payton. That one, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Payton outside. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to McDermott. Here is Forbes. And a miss there on the triple. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, Thaddeus Young, in his 15th season in the league, he's remained a key piece, and he breaks down what he brings to the table.
Going out there and being the energy guy.
Right, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Payton is out there with Jordan Poole, and it's Porter at the small forward. Now here's Porter. He has 6. Here's the pass to Payton. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
McDermott can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Shoots from the right block. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Porter.
Well, it's not an easy finish for Porter. I mean, that'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of thing.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh man, I can't miss the next one.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And Curry subbed in for Payton. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Thompson with the bucket. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes things get chippy. As a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Thompson misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Murray with the bounce. Pass. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pirtle's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Kuminga. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pirtle with the steal. To the middle, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Golden State. Bielitsa comes in for Kuminga. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. The Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Right side, Green passes it to Bielitsa. Outside for Curry. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
That one goes. Count it.
You want to fight? Draymond will fight. I mean, every loose ball, every rebound, and the activity of scoring the basketball.
Pass to Murray. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Green with the block. And he recovers it. And the basket by Johnson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry against Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Something we've seen in the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Pirtle. He doesn't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Thompson outside. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors. The feed to White. And White with the stuff.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. The deep 3 from Thompson. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. White's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Thompson launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here is Forbes. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. Wiggins finds Poole. Eubanks grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 5. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Such a wide open look. 5 points in the game.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Pass to Wiseman. And he overshot that one, missing.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at
McDermott can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Lets it go from deep. Wiseman no good. The Spurs shooting 44% from the field in the second. McDermott down low, covered by Wiggins.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Porter looking it over. Back to Wiseman. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Wiseman's got his first points in this one.
But that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's McDermott.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
And so we conclude the first half. Spurs lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We have ball movement.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter.
And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Looking at the Spurs, Kenny, what was your impression?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing it.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for San Antonio. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. The guard pair, Murray and White. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Curry way outside. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Johnson kicks to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. And this lead the scores.
The pass to Bielitsa. On the wing, Thompson. For the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's White. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 4.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was here.
Curry finds Wiggins. Now, Bielitsa. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Murray right side. Passes it to Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Gary Payton is checked in for Golden State. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
With
foul.
that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
Draymond.
And he ends up missing both free throws. San Antonio leading by 7. And stolen by Bielitsa. Wiggins outside, beyond the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his second basket.
He's such a tough defender in his own right, so Green knows how to handle it when the D is up on him.
Right the pass to Murray. Here's Vassell. Pass to Murray. Good, nice job down low. And that's 10 points for DeJounte Murray.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D struggling to keep up.
Payton's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Offensive rebound. Wiggins against Murray. Over Wiggins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Payton outside. Warriors the rebound. And Bielitsa kicks to Payton. Buries the long-range jumper. Payton's got 8 points.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Lonnie Walker in for White. Walker finds Murray. Out to the wing. Eubanks, the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Porter comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Vassell.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Walker with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. A shot, no good.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Young, takes it inside.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And here's Payton, he'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Poole, takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Walker dishes to Murray. And there's the pass to Forbes. It's taken away by Payton. Porter finds Wiseman.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Payton. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
2 points. That one goes. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Payton passes to Wiseman. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
So difficult. Trying to slow down Wiseman. The screen and rolls his mobility.
Count it. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Buries it from three-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Forbes the pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 5. And Wiseman sends it back. Payton against Murray. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Payton.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And James Wiseman picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Spurs sub.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Thompson. Passes it to Walker. With 1 on the clock, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Walker the fourth. 2 shots.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The shot, no good. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiseman's out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' foul. Curry. And another Another basket for Golden State.
Able to stop on a dime at full speed. Curry with the nasty pull-up.
Pass to Forbes. Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
He rifled that one in from distance.
That's too good a look to get them from behind the arc.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you.
Is checked in for Porter. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Eubanks. Johnson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Vassell, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Derek White subbed in for Walker. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc. Not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
Pass to Johnson. Here is Forbes. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry from deep three-point land. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. And stolen by Bielitsa. Outside Curry. The pass to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Curry, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And really, Poeltl is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Wiggins from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shells him.
To the inside, Forbes. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Curry with the 3. It's the three-point bomb. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Thompson against White. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And the basket by Vassell.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Johnson. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Wiggins. This one for 3. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Thompson from long range. Connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got 30 points. White the pass to Johnson. Murray with it. Back to Pirtle. The shot comes out, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry fires from way outside. Vassell grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And it's denied. And a deep 3 from Curry. Poked loose.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him now. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Here's Murray. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Curry's shot is good.
Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
San Antonio calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a 3 tonight.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Murray against Bielitsa. Murray, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? On a tear.
The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in good spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
From 12 feet out. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Pirtle.
In these types of situations, this team turns to Pirtle. He is more than ready for any challenge that comes his way.
Outside Curry. A 15-footer in for his 7th bank in 14 tries.
He's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make any play down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's White driving the lane. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
A huge shot to tie it up.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. He's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. White wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For 3. Another miss by Curry. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And White kicks to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Here's Vassell. Bullseye!
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Thompson from long range misses the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. Let's see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his second.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the game.
On your feet and lock on your Warriors. 15. And you're down the home stretch. Almost there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Golden State foul. Andrew Wiggins.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A truly gutsy performance.